Wake up! Come on, wake up! Welcome to Trivia Night, my way of testing society's refuse to make sure only the worthy survive. But in a T for teen kind of way, so don't freak out. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the minigame, I'll kill you. But don't worry, Ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and anyone watching the game can join the audience. Why let your friends hog all the pain? Oh my goodness, will you listen to me? Going on and on like the voices of the birds that tell me what to do. Let's get to the game already! First question. Here's something your grandchildren will be learning about in history class. What is Macklemore's birth name? Use your device to answer the question. Time's running out! And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you! Welcome to the killing floor! It's time for my sickest creation, a math quiz! Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. Whoever does the worst, dies. Let's kick some math! Stop counting with your fingers, it's sad. You know how numbers work, right? Well, time's running out. Here it comes! And you're dead. But you're not getting out of this game that easily. Ghosts still get to play and can even win the whole thing in the final round. Death is not the end. Here's how everyone's doing so far. Higher scores are better than lower scores, FYI. I've got more questions for you. What is the ACL short for? And the correct answer is... this one? Everyone is wrong. Let's play a game. Well, howdy there. Welcome back to the killing floor. It's time to use your words. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. Just ignore any blood on the letters. I'm going to hurt the person with the shortest word. Word time, go! The letters don't have to touch each other, and remember to press submit when you're done. You're almost out of time. Let's see what you came up with. This will hurt. So it looks like we're down to one already. Well, the final round room isn't quite ready. I shoved all my dirty clothes in there before you arrived, so let's stay out of there for a little bit. How about this? If you can survive 2 more questions, everyone goes to the final round. Alright, next question. Oddly enough, not everyone collects human skulls. Weirdos. What does a numismatist collect? Who said this? One of you is still alive. Come with me. It's time for a memory game. Memorize the pattern. Alright, let's put these away. From left to right, what was the order of the colors? And since it's a one-person race, let's see a perfect score. And voila! Look familiar? How did you do? Oh, you're so smart! Here's another one. Which is not one of the 6 levels of the Girl Scouts of America. Who said this? Prepare for your punishment. Ugh, look at this mess. I spilled blood all over my favorite piece of art. Eat your heart out, Jackson Pollock. Memorize the pattern of blood. Okay, you've had long enough. Reproduce the pattern on your device by tapping on all the spaces that were red. Then press submit when you're done. Here's that art again, and here's what you did. Wow, I couldn't remember any of that stuff. I'm kind of amazed at how well you did. The whittling down to just one player has finally come to fruition. Let's do this. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Wu-Tang Clan members. Tap on each answer that fits, then let's see the right answers. You move forward 1 space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a 3rd choice to help them catch up to you. Time is almost up. characters. Decisions. Are you afraid of the dark? You should be. Girl Scout cookies. Here's another one. European capitals. Uh-oh, that ghost is gonna get ya. Sausages. Before the others catch you. Now can you play with me forever? Animals on the endangered species list in 2016. So much blood! African deserts. Daily Show alumni. Another life swap. Chemical elements. Simpsons characters voiced by Hank Azaria.
Welcome to Fakin' It. I'm Cookie and I can't wait to lose all respect for you. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, it's skippable if you're one of those people. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Like, raise your hand if you've ever farted. But one of you will get nothing. And that person is the faker. Everyone wants to figure out who the faker is, and the faker just wants to blend in. When you hear the go sound, you either raise your hand or not, depending on whether you've ever farted before, which you have. And the faker just has to fake it. After that, everyone votes on their device who they think the faker is. If everyone picks the correct person, the faker is caught. But here's the most important part. Fakers, if you're caught in a lie, if you raise your hand when you really should have kept it down, lie, cheat, deny, come up with whatever story you have to throw other players off the scent. Be the faker. Some of the tasks will involve raising your hand, or pointing, or maybe making a weird face. But there will always be a faker, and you'll have 3 chances to catch him. Oh, one more quick suggestion before we get going. It's important to be able to see each other, so if possible, consider sitting in a semicircle or like small lines facing each other. Whatever works best while still feeling comfortable. Let's start with Hands of Truth. It's an easy one, just like we saw a minute ago. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Raise your hand if you like to drink whiskey. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. You can change your vote if you change your mind, by the way. The faker can only be caught if the vote is unanimous, so do your best to come to a group consensus. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. The task was, raise your hand if you have hairy arms. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. Wow, even on the last task, you couldn't vote together to find the faker. Yeah, it's almost like you gave up. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Well, we can't wait forever, so I'll just pick something. It's going to be number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as there are Canadian provinces. Probably. Vote for the faker now. Talk amongst yourselves. Seriously, talk amongst yourselves and find that faker. And the prime suspect was... that is indeed the faker. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. You got a point. Everyone's going to get a task that involves pointing at another player in the game. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, point at the person you'd eat if you all crashed in the Alps. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Don't forget you get points for voting for the faker even if everyone else is wrong. Everyone suspects you found the faker. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, hold up as many fingers as sports jerseys you own. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. Not enough teamwork to find the faker. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as there were friends on friends. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. The votes singled out. The faker has been found. And not a moment too soon. And what will our next task category be? Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as cars you've owned in your lifetime. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. And the votes were for... You all got together and chose the wrong person. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. The task was, hold up as many fingers as uncles you have. Vote for the faker now. All the votes went to... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. It went right down to the wire. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. A color that describes your mood right now. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. Everyone voted for. You all caught the faker. Welcome to Faking It. I'm Cookie, and I'm here to keep it light while everyone reveals their horrible secrets. Couple quick words before we jump into the game. And yes, you can skip it if you're in a rush. During each round of play, each of you is going to be sent a task to your device. Let's start by picking a category. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. It's going to be face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. This was the task. Make the face you would make at a snooty art gallery. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everybody voted for. Collectively, you all made the wrong choice. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. And the task was, make the face you make when caught in a lie. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. And everyone voted for... Yep, you found the faker. Better late than never. It's category picking time. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Never mind, we'll just do this one. Hands of Truth. Everyone's gonna get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, raise your hand if you've ever fallen asleep in a movie theater. Vote for the faker now. And the prime suspect was... You found the faker. Alright, what category do we want to do next? Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. If you want to pick a category, I will. Face value. Everyone's going to get a task that involves making some kind of facial expression. Maybe a weird one. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, make the face you'd make if you suspect someone in this room is a murderer. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. And the votes were for... Well, at least you were all wrong together. One last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second face value task to your devices now. The task was, make the face you had when taking a school photo. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. everyone voted for... Ah, yes, you caught the faker. You made it count when you needed to. Okay, time to pick the next category. Use your device to pick which type of tasks you'll all do together. Number pressure. Everyone's going to get a task that involves holding up a number of fingers, probably from 1 to 10. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task was, hold up as many fingers as years it's been since you've been to the dentist. Vote for the faker now. You couldn't quite figure out who the faker was. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Sending out your second number pressure task to your devices now. This was the task. Hold up as many fingers as you want on your left hand. Vote for who you think seems like the faker. All the votes went to... The faker has been found. Finally. It's category picking time. Use your device to choose which type of tasks you'll all be subjected to. Hands of Truth. Everyone's going to get a task that involves raising your hand. Okay, sending the task to your devices now. And the task, raise your hand if you've ever stayed awake for over 48 hours. Vote for who you think is probably the faker. Everyone suspects. Group mind steered you in the wrong direction. Last chance to catch the faker. Sending your second Hands of Truth task to your devices now. the task was, raise your hand if you've ever worn a cheerleading outfit. Vote for who you suspect is the faker. The votes singled out. You all caught the faker. Without a moment to spare. Wow. Okay, it's time for the last round. Text you up. I've sent 2 questions to each of your devices. Type in your answers for both and then hit send. Now, the faker has 2 questions to answer as well. They just have slightly different questions than everyone else. So, good luck, faker. Let's see everyone's answers to the first text task. If you had your own TV show, the network it would most likely be on. Vote for the faker now. Everybody voted for. You all ganged up on the wrong person. This is your last chance to catch the faker. Let's see your next set of answers. A movie you'd watch to help you get romantic. Alright, vote for who you think the faker is. All the votes went to. That is indeed the faker. Just in the nick of time.
I'm Schmitty, and I don't know about you, but I feel like a game of Quiplash. A mysterious old woman told me I'd meet a group of strangers who would change my life, so keep an eye out for those guys. In the meantime, why don't we play? This is round 1. You'll get 2 prompts on your device. Just answer them however you want. Your responses, or quips, will be pitted against someone else's, and everyone will vote on their favorite. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. Let's start this show. Starting us off, what Pandora would recommend after playing a One Direction song? Okay, pick your favorite quip now. Next, the worst thing to say in a marriage proposal. Time to vote. Next in the hopper, the worst thing to admit during a sleepover. Okay, vote. Up next, the wrong thing to say after farting in church. Vote away. That's round 1. Let's take a look at the scores. Round 2 is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. Okay, here we go. First off, the name of a singles bar for pirates. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Moving on, a complaint only a lumberjack would make. Get to voting. Coming up next, life hack, an ordinary melon baller can also be used for blank. It's voting time. And next is a great way to cheat on a sex education test. Put in your votes. You survived round 2. Let's see if your scores did. Round 3, the last lash. Everybody's getting the same prompt, so don't hold back. Follow these word lash instructions. Moment of truth. You get 2 medals to award this time. Give out your gold and silver medals now. Okay, let's bring out those medals. Show me the silver. And finally, gold. Medals are nice, but points are even nicer, so... Okay, let's see those final scores. Schmitty here. Welcome to Quiplash. Good group, good group. I just hope we're all friends after this. Here's round one. The more folks who choose your answer, the more points you get. Go! Okay, I hope you all made me proud. Prompt number one is why you shouldn't party with Vikings. Okay, vote for your favorite. Next prompt. Why are printer ink cartridges so expensive? Vote now. And next, the strangest party favors at a bachelorette party would be penis-shaped blank. Ready, set, vote! Next one, the worst TV program, blank dance party. And vote. That's it. Let's see the scores for round one. It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled. Cards on the table. The first prompt is, what keeps Adam Sandler making movies? Okay, select your favorite quip. Next up, in your opinion, scientists should be working around the clock to clone blank. One of you is all I can handle. Moving on, the devil's biggest complaint about hell. Vote on your devices. Next on the list, somebody who would make a terrible soccer goalie. Okay, vote. That's all for round 2. Let's see where the points went. Round 3 has arrived. The last lash. You're all going to answer the same prompt, so pull out all the stops. Finish the comic. Let's see those quips. Time to give out those medals. All right, let's see where those medals went. Silver. And the gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. And we're finished. Show me those final scores. I'm your host, Schmitty, and I've hidden the secret to eternal youth somewhere in this game of Quiplash. Just checking, none of you have a heart condition, right? You'll be fine. Round 1. The more people who vote for your answer, the better your score. Let's go! Running out. Think fast or use a safety quip. Time to share. Number 1 on the list, the rejected name of Lake Titicaca. Okay, choose your favorite. Next in line, when you cough up blood, you should be concerned. When you cough up blank, you should be terrified. Vote now. Your next prompt is first draft movie line. Go ahead, make my blank. Vote away. Okay, next one. What a bad undercover cop posing as a teen says. It's voting time. Your next prompt is, you know the coffee shop barista is hitting on you when they ask, would you like room for blank? Ready, set, vote! Round 1's done. Let's see who's in the lead. It's round 2 time, and everything's worth double. Don't let those points go to waste. Time's running out. Use a safety quip if you need it. Okay, it's time for some quiplashing. First one, you'll realize you shouldn't have picked up that hitchhiker when he says blank. Okay, pick your favorite. Next in line, never blank after applying lotion. Put in your votes. Next one, the reason everyone loves Tom Hanks is blank. And vote. Moving on, the perfect thing to yell to make a Pee-wee basketball player miss a free throw. Time to vote. And next is, the least popular scented candle smells like blank. Get to voting. That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores. This is round 3, the last lash. Everyone's taking aim at the same prompt this time. Fill in this comic. Time to take a look. Choose who gets a medal now. Nice. Let's see who snagged the medals. Bronze. Show me the silver. And gold. Now we transform those medals into points. That's all. Now for the final scores. That song never gets old. Ready for some quiplash? Me too. I want each of you to give 110%. I got a lot of money on this. This is round 1. You get points based on the percentage of people who like your answer, and a bonus if you get more votes than your opponent. Go! Hit the safety quit button if you can't think of something. All right, let's have a look. Up first, the last thing a center wants to hear the quarterback whisper. Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite. Next up, the quickest way to rid yourself of a tapeworm. Moving on, if you want to survive prison, walk up to the scariest prisoner and blank. And vote. Next in the hopper, the only thing you can remember from inside the womb. Okay, vote. Coming up next, a dramatic line that Gilbert Gottfried definitely couldn't pull off. Vote now. And next, an item that never sells at a garage sale. Up next, a name that would always make a teacher laugh during roll call. Ready, set, vote! That's round one. Let's see how the scores shook out. Round two is upon us, and all points are doubled. Take that, round one. Almost out of time. Use the safety quip button if you have to. These better be good. Starting things off, a great pickup line to use in a retirement home. Okay, pick your favorite and vote. Next prompt. Santa's phasing out reindeer, and next year his sleigh will be pulled by blank. Vote on your devices. Next on the list, a rejected title for Hitler's book Mein Kampf. Put in your votes. And next, what would you do for a Klondike bar? It's voting time! Your next prompt is the name of a nightclub for people in their 40s. Time to vote. Up next, the worst question to be asked at a lifeguard job interview. Vote away. Next in the hopper, the worst gig for any truck driver would be delivering blank. Vote now. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. This is round 3, the last lash. One final chance to catch up, and everyone gets the same prompt this time. Complete the comic. All right, we're ready. Hand out those medals now. Alright, let's see who earned those medals. Bronze first. Here's the silver. And gold. Let's sell off those medals for points. We're done. Let's see the final scores.
Welcome to Trivia Night, a dark, dark reckoning. But it's really got a lot of heart, and honestly, I think you're going to enjoy it. Until you die. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Feel free to join the audience if you're some kind of masochist. Audience members get a chance to die too. I hope you enjoyed the time and effort I put into that slideshow. Now let's play. Alright, first question. Which country produces Kobe beef? Use your device to answer the question. And the correct answer is... Who got it right? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you! Welcome to the killing floor! We're going to play the finger cutting game! I used to call this one Knifey Pointy, but the name didn't test well with the focus group I kidnapped. Just choose one of your fingers to cut off. Could it be any easier? Go for it! That finger ain't gonna chop itself, you know. Thanks for the fingers, everyone! Huh, this basket feels a little light. Who didn't give me a finger? Uh-oh, looks like somebody's a ghosty ghost. But don't go into the light just yet. Ghosts can still win. I kind of wish I were a ghost. Someday. And here's your score so far. I've been calculating all of this in my head, so I hope it's right. Here's another one. Tom Hanks has a son who's a rapper. What's his stage name? Time's running out. Who said this one? The rest of you, you're in for a treat. Well, howdy there! Welcome back to the killing floor. I want to see your artistic side. And yes, you should probably feel some pressure right now. Pilates. Draw this thing as best as you can and press send when you're finished. Now everyone gets to vote. Pick the drawing that you hate the most. It's fun! Pick the drawing that makes you go, bad. Bad dog. Look at what you did. No! Pick a drawing already. The votes are in. It's time to punish the artists! I just feel like death is too good for you after that crappy drawing. This is the scoreboard again. I had thought about having a different scoreboard for each question, but sometimes you have to make sacrifices along the way in game development. How about this? Pope Francis is from what country? rest of you who are still alive, prepare for your punishment. We're going to play chalices. All of the safe players have been provided with a poison pellet. Pick a chalice to drop your poison in. Funny story, this is how my aunt died. She took too long to make a choice and I murdered her. Some of you didn't use your poison pellet, so I'll have to add a few of my own. Now it's your turn to play. Pick a chalice to drink from. I bought most of these chalices at a garage sale. The former owner seems like a real winner. Good to the last drop. If you know what I mean. Now let's see what everyone drank. How's that taste, huh? A little bit of poison goes a long way. Alright, next question. Who lives in the giant clock in the land of make-believe on Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this. Let's go someplace fun. It's time for my sickest creation, a math quiz. Answer as many math questions as you can before time runs out. The person who does the worst dies. Let's go! Math! 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 Math. Am I right? You're almost there. Math it up. A tie is bad for everyone involved. Wait, we got all this way just for everybody to die at once? Oh, hell no. We're doing the final round. You're doing the best, so you get one more chance. The time has come. Congrats on making it here alive. Now let's see if you can escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Drummers. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Time is almost up. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit. Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Here comes the next question. New York City neighborhoods. shadows. Sriracha ingredients. Close now. Hercules' labors. Here's another one. American Girl dolls. To life. It's the only way. Too slow. So sad. Yoga poses. What a crazy game, am I right? Egyptian gods. So many kills! Chuck Norris films. Songs on Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band. Welcome to Trivia Night! A trial by fire to wash clean the unworthy. But what's a frown but just an upside-down smile? We're gonna have some fun. I'm going to ask you a bunch of trivia questions. If you get a question wrong, you have to fight for your life in one of my super fun mini-games. If you do badly in the mini-game, I'll kill you. But don't worry, ghosts can still win the game. When one player is left alive, we'll go to the final round where the living and dead compete to see who can escape first. Oh, and hey look, we've got an audience playing along too. Tell you what, at the end of the game, if the audience has less money than the player who wins, everyone in the audience dies. It's like they're sitting in the splash zone, but instead of water, it's death. Am I over-explaining this? The last group was super dumb. Let's just get into it. First question. I hope you review your experience with me, if you make it out alive. A Yelp review is based out of how many stars? Use your device to answer the question. That means you weirdos in the audience too. Time's running out. And the correct answer is... Who got the question right? Too easy. Next question. Sarah Koenig is the host of which podcast? Time's running out. Who picked this? The rest of you, I have a surprise for you. Welcome to the killing floor. I'm going to ask you a question. Your life depends on how you answer. If we were all in a family band, what would we call ourselves? Type an answer on your device and press send when you're finished. Are you writing a haiku? Hit send already!
Yeah.
Now everyone gets to vote. I want you to pick the answer that you hate the most. The person who wrote the answer with the most votes will die. Pick the answer that makes you go, no thank you. Voting is not just a right, it's a privilege.
Yeah.
The votes are in. Ooh, these words will look good on your headstone. And now, the scoreboard. Wait, that's supposed to be a scareboard. Dang it. I messed up the joke. Just forget it. It's a scoreboard, okay? It's a scoreboard. And how's the audience doing? Uh-oh, audience. Kind of a bad start. But it's early. Just keep plugging away. Let's try another one. Edvard Munch painted which work of art? Time's running out. Who picked this one? The rest of you, let's play a game. Welcome back to the killing floor. Well, I hope you know how to spell. Use letters to spell the longest word you can before time runs out. My ransom letters could use a little bit more pizzazz. But the person with the shortest word will be punished. Do it, now! By the way, the letters don't have to be touching. And don't forget to press submit when you're done. You better find something. Let's see what you came up with. A tie? That's not good for anybody. And here's your scores, my little dumplings. Let's try another one. How long was Benedict XVI's tenure as Pope? Time's running out. And the correct answer is this one. Everyone is wrong. I want to show you something. Let's test your memory. Memorize the pattern. And done. From left to right. What was the order of the weapons? Last place will feel the pattern of my knife. Hey, remember this? How much of it did you remember? It looks like you forgot what was at stake. I've got more questions for you. I know this because it's tattooed on my inner thigh. What's the name of Rainbow Bright's flying horse? Time's running out. Who said this? Which leaves only you. Prepare for your punishment. Nothing says, "Yup, you're probably gonna die," than taking a spin at the loser wheel. Come on, all the cool kids love spinning wheels. Round and round she goes. Where she stops, nobody knows. Oh, what an unexpected result. Let's try this again. Which of the following TV shows did not have a theme song sung by one of its stars? Time's running out. Who picked this one? The rest of you who are still alive, come with me. Fight! 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 You can attack someone else. You can defend yourself. Or you could grab some money. And if no one gets hurt, I will still punish someone. The important thing is that you do your best. Oh, and that you kill someone. Yeah, that is probably the most important thing. can't wait to see who gets hurt. This is art. Those cuts don't look serious. Serious enough. Your friends sure don't like you very much. Oh good, we're just down to one. Well, look who's still alive. Now you just have to escape with your body. I'm going to give you a category. Animals that lay eggs. Tap on each answer that fits, then press submit. Let's see the right answers. You move forward one space for every correct answer. You're getting real close to the exit! Oh, did I mention that all the other ghosts get to play too? If a ghost catches up to you, then they will steal your body. Then they can escape and win the game. Here's everyone's next question. And ghosts get a third choice to help them catch up to you. Are catching up! Magic 8-ball messages. That just wasn't challenging enough. Beware of the darkness. States that border Tennessee. You got a ghost breathing down your neck. Spooky! Mushrooms. Your friend! Better get away fast. Now can you play with me forever? Left-handed NBA players. Eternal suffering waits. Played at the original Woodstock. That ghost is gonna get ya. Country could have a president. So much blood! Mythical creatures with human heads. Side swap! Let the darkness consume you. Trivial Pursuit Genus Edition categories.
I'm just saying that why don't we point all our satellites at the Pacific Northwest and we'll settle this once and for all.
You want to use all of our satellite resources on finding Bigfoot?
Yeah.
That is the worst idea I've ever heard. We should be looking for Chupacabra.
What?
They pose a way bigger threat.
Don't you care about Bigfoot?
Don't you care about goats?
Agent Hawthorne, if you could, act naturally and report to observation.
Believe it.
Foolish humans.
All agents, please don't give Agent 13 doggy treats without making him roll over or speak. You'll spoil him.
3, 2, high five!
Hello, we've been watching you! Wait, that sounded weird. We've been watching you and now we're sharing your secrets with the public! Not much better. Oh well. We made a game out of all this info and we call it... Espionage! Looks like you have an audience. Let's start surveillance on them right now. We'll be asking questions specifically about them if we collect enough data. Otherwise, we'll use what we already have. Let's have some analytical fun! Who's up first? All right, buckle in. I've got one for you. What percentage of people at this very moment have more than 5 magnets on their refrigerators? Give it your best guess. You get more points the closer you come to the actual percentage. Oh, and don't forget to answer the question too, audience. Got it. 83%. Okay, everyone else. Time to guess if the actual percentage is higher or lower. If you think the guess is off by 15% or more, you can get double points by picking much higher or much lower.
Believe it.
Foolish humans.
I hear you.
Running out of time. People are thinking it's lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 77%! Don't forget to tell your children that you put their art on the refrigerator because it's not good enough for the walls. Who said lower? Here's some points. Who's next?
Foolish humans.
I don't know. How about... What percentage of people own at least one pair of button-fly jeans? 11%. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I hear you. Believe it.
High five!
Hurry up. Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is 22%. The worst is that bottom button on Buttonfly jeans. Am I right or am I right? Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. And what have we here? Ugh, I'm sorry. Double downs only count if the answer is off by 15% or more. Next up. I'll bet our database has some juicy data for this. What percentage of people have donated to crowdfunding projects? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
Believe it.
High five!
I hear you.
Time's right. Most of you are saying higher. And the correct answer is 70%. Terrible guess. You need to be within 30% to even get points. Who got it right? Here's some points. And what have we here? Good job. Double points for guessing much higher. Okay, who's up next? We've collected data about everything, even this. What percentage of people have eaten tater tots in the past month? %. All right, what do you think?
High five!
Believe it. I hear you.
People are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 37%. You get points, but barely. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Next up.
Believe it.
What should I search for in the old Surveillance Pro next? Ooh, I know. What percentage of people have urinated in bottles to avoid stopping during road trips? %. Okay, higher or lower?
I hear you.
High five!
People are saying higher. And Surveil says 29%. 2% off. That'll get you some serious points. Who got it right? Smart, yes. Here's your points. Who's next?
High five!
Okay, computer, what do you have for this one? What percentage of people have older relatives who routinely forward them jokes via email? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower?
I hear you.
What do you think? Higher or lower? Most people said lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 29%! It's the same relatives who forward urban myths before you refute them using Snopes.com. Let's see who got it right. Ooh, points for you! Okay, who's up next? I'm talking hand-to-hand combat. What percentage of people own more mittens than they do gloves? %. Everyone pick higher or lower.
High five.
I hear you. Believe it.
Just one of you is saying higher. Okay, right answer is 5%. You weren't within 30%, so no points for you. You got it right. Well done. You get points. Next up.
I hear you.
Typey, typey. What percentage of people have taken in stray animals as pets? %. What do y'all think? Higher or lower? High five.
Believe it.
Running out of time. People are thinking it's lower. And Surveil says 47%! We implant tracking device voice recorders in many stray animals, but not nearly enough. Let's see who got it right. Nice job, I've got some points for you. It's time for the final round. We embedded microchips in hundreds of subjects and found the most popular answers to this question. What food item do people most often eat when attending sporting events? And here are the most popular answers. But choose carefully, only the 3 most popular answers are worth points. Ready, go! And if you're in the audience, your answers determine who gets points. All 3 of your picks. Okay, let's see what you picked. And what are the most popular answers? Who's gonna get the gold star? Who is it, boy? Who is it? It's...
I hear you.
High five!
Believe it.
Congratulations! You seem to know everyone's secrets. Remind me never to cross you.
Attention agents, just a gentle reminder that falling in love with those you observe is frowned upon. Continue to pine from afar.
Hey, Warren, can you do me a huge favor?
I'm not calling the State Department for you.
Come on. I don't have an ex-girlfriend who works there.
Ooh.
Why?
I need an autographed headshot of Colin Powell circa 2002. It's for my niece.
I already got her a Madeleine Albright. What is she, a collector?
She's 15. It's a phase. It's her birthday.
Fine, but you owe me 3 Pentagon favors, understood?
I don't know anyone at the Pentagon.
Make it happen. Okay, truth or dare?
Truth.
What is your favorite call to eavesdrop?
Oh, that's easy. Relationship fights. The more emotional and heart-wrenching, the better.
Interesting. You up for one more? Come on.
Yeah, sure, what the heck. I'll try dare this time.
Perfect. For the next 72 hours, I dare you to not listen to conversations I have with my wife.
Has it been really obvious?
We can hear you breathing on the phone.
I'm sorry, man. I should have used a secure wiretap.
Whoa, what the? What does that mean?
Oh, that's right, you're new here. It's just a nuclear event drill. We have them every month or so.
Where do we go?
Down to the bunker.
What are you doing? Is that scuba gear?
Kind of. You should have a tank, a mask, and a regulator in the bottom of your file cabinet.
Whoa. Explain, please?
Well, the stairs down to the bunker go 100 meters below sea level. Air's really thin down there. Well, and make sure you come back up slow. Don't want to get the bends, right?
I don't think I can do this. I have a fear of depth. I'm depth-phobic.
In that case, I would just hide under your desk. Hopefully the boss won't take a head count. Oh, good luck. Yeah, so if you could ask her to call me back at the field office, that'd be great. This is Agent Warren. Thanks. Bye. What?
Why do you refer to yourself as Agent Warren?
Because it's my name.
Your first name?
So?
You're doing the whole one-name thing like Madonna?
I gotta go. Lunch plans.
You meeting Ranger Rick and Fire Marshal Bill?
How do you know Warren's not my first and last name?
Because I've known you for 7 years.
Have you?
Nameplate's right there on your desk.
Is it?
You are so annoying.
Am I?
Reminder to all agents that once you attach a piece of surveillance equipment below your waist, you are free to keep it or burn it. Please do not return it to my desk.
3, 2, 1.
Good to see you again. I mean, we always see you, but you know what I mean. Time for more espionage. First up.
Ooh.
All right, I have a good one. What percentage of people have worn fanny packs? Okay, we have a guess. 73%. Everyone else, do you think the correct answer is higher or lower? You can also double down and guess much higher or much lower if you think the guess is off by 15% or more.
I hear you.
Hurry up. People people are saying lower. Okay, let's see the right answer. 65%! I'm telling you, they're gonna make a comeback. Who got it right? Here's some points. Who's next? Let's see, what would be good? How about this? What percentage of people regularly wear baseball caps backwards in public? You're almost out of time. 50%. Okay, higher or lower?
Believe it.
Time's running out. Higher or lower? Just one of you is saying higher. And the correct answer is 5%. We love people who do this. It makes retina scanning much, much easier. Let's see who got it right. Nice job. I've got some points for you. Okay, who's up next? Ooh, I remember seeing good surveillance for this yesterday. What percentage of people can recite their social security numbers from memory? 65%. Everyone pick higher or lower.
I hear you.
Hurry up. Most people said lower. And Surveil says 91%. Guess that's something to be proud of. Yikes. No one guessed correctly. Woof. Who's next?
I hear you.
All right, Surveillance Pro, what do you have for this? What percentage of people are really just terrible at using chopsticks? %. All right, what do you think?
Believe it.
One of you thinks it's higher. And the correct answer is 35%. Sorry, I'm watching a chopstick montage that's gone viral at the agency. It's never not funny. Who got it right? Ooh, points for you. Next up.
Believe it.
Ooh, the president asked us to look this up yesterday. What percentage of people have never in their lives eaten brunch? %. Everyone else, higher or lower?
I hear you.
Running out of time. Most of you are saying higher. Okay, let's see the right answer. 15%! How could you have never had brunch? I've had brunch by accident. Let's see who got it right. Well done. You get points. Who's next? Ooh, this is gonna be good. What percentage of people have more than 20 apps on their smartphones that they haven't used in over a year? %. Okay, higher or lower?
Please leave it. I hear you. Ooh.
The majority say lower. Now let's get to the right answer. 20%! Let's see, I haven't used my Talking Baby Platypus app in over a year. No, maybe it's been 9 months. Who got it right? Smart, yes. Here's your points. Uh-oh, final round time. By mining social media, we found the most popular answers to this question. What do people identify as their biggest pet peeve? Now let's see the answers. You get 3 guesses. Try to pick the most popular answers to get the most points. Good luck! If you're in the audience, how you answer the question will affect who gets points. Let's see what answers you chose. Okay, computer, show us the most popular answers. Let's see who's the head honcho.
Please leave. I hear you. Ooh.
Wow, you have some serious knowledge of people's private personal lives. Well done.
Schmitty's my name, Quiplash is my game. And it's your game, assuming you paid for it. I want you to know that I may not agree with all of your quips, but I will fight to the death for your right to quip them. Or at least sign an online petition. And remember, audience members can join the game at any time by entering the room code. Audience votes count too, you know. Time for round 1. You are about to see 2 prompts on your device. Type something hilarious, or not, for each one. Then everyone gets to decide if your answer is better than someone else's. Democracy at work. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it. almost out of time. Use the safety quit button if you have to. Cool, let's see what's what. Prompt number 1 is, a good punishment for an unruly child is to simply look him in the eye and tell him blank. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite. Moving on. New high school superlative, most likely to blank. And vote. Next in the hopper, something David Schwimmer probably repeats to himself every day. Next up, a terrible thing to say to the bouncer checking your fake ID. Time to vote. Next one, a weird skill left-handers are better at. Your next prompt is, a new baseball tradition you would like to see would be the 7th inning blank. Vote now. Next on deck, the only bad word that can follow bacon. Vote away. Okay, next one. A rejected, less scary title for the movie Jaws. Ready, set, vote! That's it. Let's see the scores for round 1. Round 2 is straight ahead, and that means all points are doubled. All right, let's have a look. Our first prompt is, you can tell your parents are glad to have you out of the house when they turn your room into a blank. Okay, use your device to pick your favorite. Next on the list, the most pointless volunteer work would be helping the blank. Vote on your devices. Okay, fine. Don't help the rich, but don't go crying to them when you need a name for your new museum wing. And next is, if you really listen hard, you'll hear a seashell say this. Okay, vote. Coming up next, what makes hobos so sexy? Get to voting! And next, the sequel to the song I Saw Mommy Kissing Santa Claus. Put in your votes. Up next, Control-Shift-Alt-6 is the little-known keyboard shortcut to do this. It's voting time! Next in line, a political slogan if a bear was running for president. Make America blank again. Vote now. Next, if he missed his shot, Luke Skywalker's backup plan to destroy the Death Star was to like. Okay, vote. Round 2 is over. Let's see who came out on top. It's round 3, the last lash. I've got one prompt left, and you're all getting it. Make up the full name for this acronym. Okay, here we go. You get 3 medals to award to your top 3 quips. Give out your gold, silver, and bronze medals now. Great, let's see where those medals ended up. Bronze, silver, and gold. Okay, let's change those medals into points. All right, that's it. Time for the final scores.